I don't have to.
Then can't tell me what to do. What's wrong with you? Welcome, little rugged nuggets. It's been a minute.
Oh shit, been 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 whole minutes.
My hair's different.
Hey, you look good, Auntie. It's all good.
My pitiful little auntie bun now, it's just little.
Just a little.
Just tiny.
She got too close to the crater, folks.
Yeah. It's been a rugged couple of months.
Has it?
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't
Those
know.
tarot readings really did you in?
They did.
Olé.
Messed me all up.
Well, it's spring.
Spring has sprung. All right, so today we're going to do Teepee Creeper readings.
Teepee Creeper!
Oh, yeah. This is the first time we're using our deck, too.
Oh, we got lots of announcements, y'all.
Lots, yeah.
Lots of announcements.
We finally got our Rezzy tarot deck. So that's what we're going to be using for today. And then we're doing the Teepee Creeper spread.
New spread.
New spread.
New deck.
New hair.
New hair.
Who dis?
Uncle's got a new auntie.
Oh, yeah. Woo-wee. Auntie's still single. But
She is.
that's good.
It's good.
I like it. I prefer this.
Hey.
So, but get it.
Different strokes for different folks. Different dozens for different cousins.
Building up my roster. It's all good.
Okay. I like it. So what's up with this Teepee Creeper? What's the haps? So it's like a triangle. You got 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 in the top.
Yep.
Okay. 3 on the bottom, right? So that middle one's what's coming in.
Yep.
Energy that's
the door.
coming
That's
in.
the door card.
The door card.
Door card.
Okay.
Yep.
And then to our left, what would be the audience's right?
Yep.
Would be fears and challenges.
Fears and challenges.
Okay. And then to our right, what would be the audience's left would be
hopes and strengths.
Hopes and strengths.
Oops.
Oh, they're already trying to pop out. They're trying to pop out. You said, hurry up, explain that stuff. Spirit's ready. Okay. So the hopes and dreams. So now we're in that second row.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that top left to the audience, or that top left for us would be the top right to the audience, is the what to let go of.
Yep.
That side, what to let go of.
What you want.
Okay, and that one on the right, or the audience's left, is
what to hang on to, lean into, embrace.
I like hanging on to aunties. I'm my auntie owner.
Hanging on to my perk cap.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. Gotta hang on to that perk cap.
I know.
And then that top one.
Yep.
What's that?
The future.
The future.
Of the connection. Who's coming in the door?
Who's coming in the door next? Whose teepee have your boots been under? Or something.
Play the 5th.
Do you? Hey, what's his name? I'll kill him.
Which one, man?
Which one? Auntie's ready. Oh,
yeah.
Auntie's Rezzy.
Spring has sprung.
Spring has definitely sprung. Let me tell you what.
All right. We starting with our usual time of white.
Let's start with the time of white babies.
Okay.
Our time of white babies, Teepee Creeper special.
Teepee Creeper special, and this is what reading for. Are we gonna do May? A reading for just May or?
Yeah, upcoming. So May.
Oh.
Let's do May. Oh, there's one coming out. Okay, so our time of white babies, that's if you were born January 11th through February 8th. This reading.
It's for you.
Oui.
That's right. Okay. So.
Uncle's learning.
We're still learning our deck meanings too, or like having to remember. So we'll probably have to look some stuff up as we go, but that's all right.
We're writing our own book for the deck, everything. So we're still like fresh into this knowledge, fresh into our deck, fresh into the meanings. So we're getting it. Yep. We're figuring it out.
Oh, so far looking okay, even though we haven't flipped them yet.
Woo!
But it's looking hopeful right out the gate.
Rugged nugget.
So how should we go? Door first?
Let's do that door first. What energy's coming in?
Door number 2. Bachelor number 1. Oh, blinds.
Okay.
All right. So somebody who has maybe some boundaries, healthy boundaries.
Healthy boundaries is always nice.
Yeah, maybe they got a lot going on and got to schedule some time in or whatever.
Trying to make sure those res kids are under control.
Yeah. So that's
always letting the stinking dog out.
Maybe somebody who's a little bit private too. Maybe somebody who's like shy or reserved. That could also be.
Yeah.
So, okay.
A healthy boundaries, that's good. It's good energy to come in.
The blinds, those bent blinds, it's upright, so that's good.
That is good.
All right. Challenges?
Uh-oh. Challenges?
Let's knock out the hard part.
Whew, fears and challenges.
The lake in reverse.
In reverse.
Right side up, the lake is like nostalgia. You know, you grow up and just going to the lake all the time, and this is like all those good memories. But the lake upside down is maybe more like memories you don't like, or, you know, maybe traumatic memories.
Okay.
So things like fears and challenges, maybe it's past stuff. That you're like afraid of repeating old patterns.
Ooh.
So that could be something that
so you might have an energy coming in that's going to remind you of some past behaviors and thoughts around relationships, going to cause you to stretch and grow, maybe?
It doesn't necessarily mean this person's causing that. Like, it could be that that's just what you're scared of in any new relationship. That's kind of where I'm at, like repeating past patterns. I don't even have, you know, like a relationship I'm working on, but like that's something that I don't want to repeat past patterns. So whoever are time of white babies, they might just be kind of worried that they're gonna relive some relationship patterns that
comes up. That comes up. You know, we've been through some traumatic stuff. You know.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Ooh-wee. Okay, so now it's going to be hopes.
Yep, hopes and strengths.
Ooh, some strengths. Here we go.
Beadwork, quill work.
See, tradition. Got some values to them.
And that's just kind of like expression. Expressing yourself.
That's true.
Creative expression. Your uniqueness of who you are. What else we got? I can't remember what else is. What else the beadwork and quill work represents?
The beadwork and quill work? Meticulous, beautiful arts passed down through generations. Oh, that's not good. Can't be messing around with our design here. I'm getting into Canva. We're designing our book here as well. But yeah, beautiful arts passed down through generations, symbolizes patience, dedication, and creative storytelling through design. Upright, it's artistic devotion, honoring ancestors, craftsmanship, attention to detail, and sharing culture through creativity.
Yeah, so maybe just leaning into your creativity, culture, expression, self-expression. So,
that's good. Yeah. Knowledge that's been passed down. You got the knowledge there. Don't let that past jump up and bite you. You know what I'm saying?
Because it will. All right, what to let go of?
What to let go of?
Oh, coyote. You
gotta let go of that trickster way.
Yeah, coyote card. I mean, coyote upright's pretty good. It's being able to handle chaos. In a good way. But maybe you're just toxic and you like that chaotic, like, you know, fast-paced kind of stuff. But maybe you gotta start slowing down, calming down, enjoying the peace. Some people, peace is boring.
Yeah, straight up. It's kind of falls in line with those fears and challenges of like the past not being what it's meant to be, and maybe like letting go of that, like the chaos, just like you said, the chaos from the past, the chaos from those negative traumatic feelings. I know plenty of people that like to keep it going. It gets too settled down, they're going to create the chaos to keep that kind of energy flowing in their life. They feel alive when they're angry, they feel alive when they're charged up, and traumatic responses, reactive ways of being and thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Coyote upright. You're out here winging it like Coyote on a mission with no plan, no pants, and somehow it's working. You tripped, fell, and landed in a breakthrough. People think you're deep, but you're just trying to fix what you broke without admitting you broke it. So, yeah. Get your shit together.
That's right. Trickster ways. You got to put them trickster ways down.
Start planning. Start organizing. Start like scheduling in maybe like time for meditation or exercise and like meal prep or some shit. I don't know.
And for the sake of our ancestors, put some pants on.
Put your goddamn pants on. All right. What to lean into?
Gotta lean in.
Embrace. It's leader, but it's in reverse. So maybe this is maybe something that's either you're having, this is something that's particularly difficult for you, or like you've lost it in a way, like you used to embody that.
Totally.
And then maybe something happened and now you're just kind of trying to get yourself back together and work on it.
I see leadership do that to a lot of people too, that there could be a lack of self. If you don't have that strong foundation of self, leadership can steer you into ways that aren't your being, right? It can act out of pocket, act out of character and whatnot because you feel a sense of authority or power. It can change us no matter like how strong we think our foundation is. We all need to be cognizant of that. We all need to be aware of power, authority, leadership, and what those things can do to our spouse, our spirit, you know, our heart.
And this actually, leader came, that was one of the cards that flipped out when I was shuffling, and it was upside down too. So this must be something that's like, pay attention to this one.
Yeah.
And leadership, upright would be like mutual respect, humble service, compassion, guiding through relationships. So my guess is maybe there's some wounding that happened here that maybe made you the opposite of that. Maybe jaded, maybe guarded, maybe like lacking empathy type of a thing.
Could be just burnt out and having that lack of empathy, going at it so long. It's
lack of follow through on promises, not showing up.
Compassion fatigue.
Yeah.
These are real life deals, you know.
So maybe working on some of that peace. All right, what's the future here of this connection?
Ooh.
Oh, antler. That's like protection. So maybe this person, whoever's coming in, is be like really protective, strong.
You think of those antler sheds that you find, you know, it's a giving up of the season before and a new set, a new path of protection finding its way. That's the beauty of winter as well, and that spring coming is the regenerative way of our people, the regenerative way of our resources, the regenerative way of relation and energy that can happen.
Yeah, and it's also self-advocacy. So I'm thinking that this person's got to work on also like their self-esteem and advocating for themselves, speaking up for themselves.
That can really be a like an aspect of our way of being and behaving in the world that skews our leadership. Sometimes we choose to not self-advocate, trying to lessen self to give more to the people, when realizes that that voice of the leader, that voice, your strong leadership values sometimes need to be spoken. I find myself in leadership positions often shirking to make more way for the people when the people entrusted me to be that leader to speak. And I listen to the elders, listen to our community and whatnot, and be a voice that is strong, be a voice that is powerful. So, without letting that power skew you at the same time, right? Like holding it in a good way. I think that's something you really got to work on. You really got to concentrate on in that advocacy, is doing it in a good way. You know, there's these trickster capabilities that can come. You got to let go of that trickster stuff embrace the leadership, advocate in a way that's healthy.
Okay, so I'm going to throw down 3 cards to kind of clarify who's coming in.
Okay.
So, and it could be somebody that you're already talking to that's like new. Somebody you haven't met, who knows. But we'll see.
Who's coming in here?
Who's coming in?
Who's knocking? Whew. We got Grandma's house and giveaway in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
And the warrior of summer, the chief.
That's upright though.
It's upright.
What is Grandma's house in reverse? I know giveaway in reverse is almost like codependence.
Mm-hmm.
Crossing boundaries.
It can kind of lead into what you got to let go of, that coyote kind of trickster element, you know. Because there's this leadership in here as well that's reversed, and you got this energy coming in that's holding this chief power, right? But with the giveaway in Grandma's house in reverse, the coyote and the leader, seeing maybe there's got to be some concentration on how to carry that power. There's got to be some focus on how to hold that in a good way. Could lead into codependency. Could lead into overpowering. Either way, either energy coming in.
It's taking me forever to even find Grandma's house.
Winter at the end.
Yeah. Family tension, over-reliance on others, overcrowding, or blurred boundaries leading to conflict. Yeah, I think this has a lot to do with boundaries and codependency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then this person has boundaries, so maybe, I don't know if our time of white babies struggle with like somebody putting boundaries up. Maybe it gives them anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this person has boundaries because they feel overly suffocated if it's too much too soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Do we want to pull an advice card or clarify the future?
Let's pull an advice card.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think that this is like bad. I feel like there's some dynamic that needs to be worked through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ally is genuine support.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to hold space for somebody else. So, I mean, that could be like yourself, you to somebody else to you, but maybe that means just go to therapy. Get your ass to therapy and have somebody support you through whatever it is you're working through here. Because it seems like no matter what this person is, it seems like there's some triggers or stuff that you're going to have to work through.
Totally.
Yeah.
I feel like with that ally mentality, that kind of stepping back to have true support, whether that's that energy or you or both, that's really good advice for what you need to let go of, is that leadership in reverse, which is like all those negative connotations that can come from leadership and maybe some skewed belief systems, right? It's like, it's really good advice to really step into that support.
I almost feel like the person coming in is maybe like an avoidant person. And maybe this triggers some anxiety for our time of white babies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
those coyote ways.
Yeah. Yeah, right? But go to therapy. Get your ass to therapy. This can work.
But we don't advise. There's no advice here on any mental health here.
Right. That's why we say get your ass to a fucking professional. I don't know. Yeah, it's not looking the best, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe you're gonna make some dumb decisions.
Oh, yeah?